In a stunning display of dominance, the United States women's ice hockey team routed Canada 5-0 in their preliminary Group A matchup at the Milano Cortina 2026 Winter Olympics. The game, held on February 10, 2026 at the Milano Santa Giulia Ice Hockey Arena in Milan, Italy, marked the first-ever Olympic shutout by the U.S. against their arch-rivals and the largest margin of victory in the history of this storied rivalry. This victory extended the Americans' winning streak against Canada to 7 games, including a clean sweep in the recent rivalry series, and secured the top seed in Group A heading into the knockout stages. The U.S. team, silver medalists from the Beijing 2022 Games, came out firing on all cylinders despite Canada being without their star captain, Marie-Philip Poulin, who was sidelined with a lower body injury sustained in a previous 5-1 win over Czechia. Brianne Jenner stepped up as captain for Canada, but the absence of Poulin proved costly as the Canadians struggled to generate offense throughout the contest. First period. Early dominance sets the tone. The Americans wasted no time asserting control. Just 3:45 into the game, defender Caroline Harvey opened the scoring with a sharp wrist shot from the point, assisted by veteran forward Hilary Knight. This assist was particularly noteworthy, as it marked Knight's 32nd career Olympic point, tying her with Jenny Potter for the most in U.S. women's Olympic hockey history. Later in the period, Hannah Bilka doubled the lead with a deft finish off a blind pass across the crease from Abby Murphy. The U.S. outshot Canada 12-5 in the opening frame, showcasing their superior puck possession and defensive structure. Second period, building an insurmountable lead. The momentum carried over into the middle stanza. Kirsten Sims notched her first Olympic goal early in the period, a tally that survived an official review and a failed coach's challenge from Canada. Bilka then struck again, burying her second of the night, to push the score to 4-0 by the end of the period. Harvey contributed 2 assists in addition to her goal, highlighting her all-around impact from the blue line. Canada managed only 7 shots in the second period, unable to penetrate the U.S. defense, which blocked numerous attempts and limited high-danger chances. Third period, sealing the shutout. Layla Edwards put the exclamation point on the victory in the final frame, scoring her first-ever Olympic goal to make it 5-0. This prompted Canada to pull goaltender Anne-Renee Desbiens, who had faced a barrage of shots throughout the game. U.S. netminder Erin Frankel was flawless, stopping all 20 shots she faced to earn the shutout. Overall, the Americans outshot Canada 38-20, with no major penalties, disrupting the flow. Standout performances included Bilka's 2-goal effort, Harvey's goal and 2 assists, and Edwards' timely marker. On the Canadian side, the loss represented only their second preliminary round defeat in Olympic history, the first being to the U.S. at Nagano 1998. Post-game reactions and looking ahead, U.S. head coach John Wroblewski tempered the excitement, reminding his team of the road ahead. The gold medal game isn't until February 19th. The Americans are 3 wins away from a 3rd gold medal. Defender Kayla Barnes emphasized the team's preparation. This is 4 years in the making. We've been putting together a collection of games, a collection of players, building some chemistry, and a lot of trust and a lot of faith in each other. Edwards reflected on her milestone goal. It feels good to get that first one out of the way. I felt like it was coming, but I was hitting posts and crossbars, hoping to get more when we need it more. Wroblewski praised her. Layla was a puck magnet. I like that 3rd period. I hope that that's something that is a tradition for her. For Canada, Jenner acknowledged the setback. I don't think it was our best. That's a disappointing thing, but you gotta move on from it quick, learn from it. It's still really early in the tournament. With the round-robin phase complete, the U.S. advances to the quarterfinals on February 13th as the top seed, while Canada will face Finland on February 12th in a must-win game to keep their medal hopes alive. This lopsided result has positioned the Americans as clear favorites for gold, but as Wroblewski noted, the tournament is far from over.